What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Rising E here, and today I'm back here with another video. Alright, guys. This one's also important, bro. Just realize what is happening right now. These so-called numbers that they be talking about the coronavirus is fake as fuck. The everything that been happening is just been fake as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all need to look at the inside and out. Like y'all looking from the outside in, bro. Y'all need to stop doing that shit. That's how y'all be fucking lost and don't know your information, bro. Look from the inside out, bro. When you hear something, look inside first before you go outside, bro. Trust and believe that. You try to go as deep as possible. Cause trust and believe that, bro, you will figure out a lot of things, bro. But right, what's happening right now is that these people here, I don't know how you could be this slow. Like, how can you be this slow? The reason why I said this is because, like, at the end of time or whatever this is, it's like, bro, they literally locked y'all down. They literally locked y'all down for like a whole 2 months, and then randomly said, "All right, we'll stop quarantine." You thought quarantine dead ass should last for a whole year. If it's that serious, that's a pandemic is something very, very serious. And these people don't know how serious a pandemic is. It's supposed to be serious as fuck. Like, nobody says a pandemic, they say epidemic or whatever. They say something like that. But a pandemic is basically everybody's about to fucking die. So you saying y'all in quarantine for like a month or two. Supposed to be really 2 weeks, by the way. But y'all was in quarantine for a month or some change to 2 months. Not thinking or analyzing what the fuck is really happening right now. But at the same time, bro, this is what y'all need to know. Like, bro, these people here, it's like, bro, y'all can't be this dumb, bro. Like, they literally only reason why they letting y'all go to work because y'all was protesting. Some people was protesting, not everybody, because everybody don't have a voice somehow, some way, because they don't got a soul. They don't care what the fuck happens. They just do their part and disappear, or be them ones that be riding the system. Because if you support the system, you are a failure in life. You know why I said that? Because if you support this system where it promotes disadvantages, it promotes fucking independence. Like, it's nothing wrong with being independent, but it promotes that, and you being by yourself most of the time, to make you more stressed. You is a type of person that's lame, and this is what they basically did for y'all. They manipulating y'all brains every single day of the week, bro, and you allowed them to do it. Like, how does a pandemic go from that shutting down the whole city to like everything is open? Everything is over here is open. They talking about letting people walk inside of these fast food places, which already sounds dumb as hell. Like, obvious person would know that sounds dumb as hell for a pandemic. Like, you shouldn't even be eating out. But you know how some of these people are so slow? Like, if you treat the situation so seriously, because, like, I literally came into work, I basically almost got cussed out for handing an order out with no gloves on when I just got there, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, I finally arrived late as hell, 30 minutes later, you feel me? And then my manager opened the door for me, but he handed me somebody else's food, handed it to other bruh. Other bruh want to talk about just straight up complaining. First off, you eating straight bullshit because you eating fast food. I work at fast food for a little bit. I'm not gonna be there for that long. Only reason why I was there for this long is just because of this. I knew this shit was about to happen. That's literally the only reason. I'm working for just to spend money. I'm not working to save or nothing. I'm working to spend money. It's easy to save, but I'm just working to spend on money that I need right now. On needs, not actual needs, not no fucking wants. Not talk about getting my hair done, nails done, everything did type shit. Nah, I only got my hair done just because this dead ass might be the last time I actually sit down and actually get my hair done. for some shit, cause I don't take this shit seriously, bro. I don't take this pandemic seriously or none of that, because a smart person would know that if it's really that serious, why is stores even open? Only store that should be open is grocery stores, bro, and that's just to help people buy food, cause you need that shit. Not no fast food places, not all this shit. But yeah, getting back to the story, bro, the dude literally said like, he's like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, why you handing me my food? Like, it's like, where's your manager at? I'm like, okay. I didn't really say nothing because I didn't give a damn. Because I'm not going to argue with a nigga that's literally that dumb lost if he fucking arguing over fucking food, fast food. Like, are you really critiquing fast food? But like, yeah, he was trying to. So he was trying to argue with me about that shit. He was talking about my wife is pregnant, all this and that, and you over here handing me a bag full of of nothing. Like, he handed me a bag with no gloves and mask on, and he was talking about you was pressure washing your shoes and shit. I'm like, nigga, I didn't even clock in yet. You feel me? And I was nice enough to hand you your food. You feel me? I didn't even grab the top of the bag. I grabbed the side of the bag, and your ass gonna act like that. I was like, bro, this nigga here talking about my wife is pregnant in this. If my wife was pregnant, why would you be feeding her make the fucking Wendy's? Why would you feed her fast food? You obviously don't give a shit about her. To be truthful, you don't give a shit about her. If you do, why would you not cook her food? Why would you not like prepare her food? Why would you not like keep her inside so the baby won't get sick? If you really treating it like that, why are you outside? I wanted to say that shit to him, but at the same time, my manager was right there, and my manager know I would speak my mind in a heartbeat, bro. Dead as in a heartbeat. She alright. I might pull up. I might pull up on camera if she parked. But like, yeah, like my manager know I would speak my mind. Everybody know I speak my mind. My mom know definitely for sure I speak my mind. Everybody know I speak my mind. But I was like, nah, you right, brother. I'm already late to work, and you already trying to give me a whole lesson about you being a manager and shit. When the other video I was talking about, that managers don't mean shit. You being a manager don't really mean shit in this government, because you get this small percentage compared to this much of shit that they earn in total. You get this much for you monitoring and basically disciplining everybody. Like, you literally get this much compared to what they get. It's this much. But like, yeah, so he's talking about manager, like, yeah, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you automatically a dumbass to me if you still eating fast food in 2020. You already still like, you still eating out on a pandemic, so-called pandemic. It didn't give me a lecture about me not wearing gloves and fucking the face mask. But boy, I was about to literally smack that nigga while he was sitting in his car. Some disrespectful shit. Because like, at the end of the day, like, I was gonna smack some sense into him. Like, you don't just do dumb stuff, say dumb stuff to me, and don't expect me to say nothing back. But nah, that's how you know I matured up. But like, yeah, you saying like my wife pregnant. I have, like, you supposed to have your gloves and masks on and stuff like that. Like, nah. That's what I'm saying. These people is that dumb nowadays, bro. These people are dumb as hell. If it's a pandemic, why you eating out? Why you not shopping? Why you not cooking your food? If it's a pandemic, why y'all still out and about? If it's a pandemic, why is not a lot of people at hospitals? If it's a pandemic, why are y'all still going to work? Because that need of having money satisfy y'all motherfuckers. And that shit is terrible. Dead ass, that shit is terrible, bro. Money literally is the source of evil. Just because, like, I see what people do for money nowadays, and it's just sad. It's a pandemic. You still eating out, and you still going to work, and you still out and about. Like, look at this. It's a lot of people, man. A lot of people. This is a pandemic to you? You being out and about, a quarantine? Man, this shit is bull job. I've been out and about ever since they said quarantine, bro. I didn't care. I didn't care because I already know you can look at it. It looks phony. Like, this is just the beginning of everything, bro. And this just shows like this is what really got people with these technology stuff, AI. Because people can't think or use common sense no more. If it's common sense in the pandemic, why are you not at the crib? That's how you know this shit is fake as fuck. It's no people at hospitals or at the doctor's office, bro. It's nobody there. There's plenty of videos and doctors talking about this. Like, it's not a lot of people they testing. It's not a lot of people they testing. It's not a lot of people they seeing. But it's a pandemic. Only reason why New York is shut down like that because they literally live on top of each other. On top, on the side, or whatever. Like they don't understand the truth about like good hygiene and good spacing. Because that whole city is people literally living like 6-7 people in a small place, and they get charged hella hefty prices. Be getting finessed, and you living in poor conditions, bro. But like, yeah, that's the only reason why New York is shut down because of that. But you know how it is, like they already cities are known for having diseases. Stop looking at them numbers like that, bro. Cities are known for having diseases, bro. They put diseases in these cities, bro. It's gonna manipulate and spread out way more than the people in the country. Cause country you spread out, so you literally barely talk to anybody. In the city, you literally see a lot of different people every single day. If you out for a whole day, you will literally see like over 100 people in the city. This is the city, and these people literally saying it's a pandemic, walking around with masks and shit. Like, germs literally could travel through air, water, anything. Germs travel from anything. If it's a pandemic, we would be all dead right now. That's what y'all need to start thinking. But yeah, bro. The pandemic is boosted to an extreme. It was just a way to cover up what they really doing. The quarantine was really what they just trying to hide what they was really doing on the surface. That's literally what quarantine was. And that's exact because I literally seen a lot of construction workers literally still building ridiculous amount of stuff. Just building anything. That's literally what I saw the whole quarantine was people building. Because I see construction workers, bro. The construction workers don't ever stop. They still come to Home Depot and they still go eat at these fast food restaurants. They still go to places like Home Depot, Lowe's, all them places, and then they go straight to freaking fast food places or whatever and go right back to what they was doing, building, making stuff for the government. Like, bro, it's clear as day. Like, they hiding something that they don't want you to know, bro. Cause like if the quarantine and coronavirus is the only thing that's talked about on the news, and it should be news every day about a different topic, like it was before. That's saying something. But yeah, bro. Use that example I gave you from what I was talking about earlier at work. If it's really a pandemic and your wife is pregnant, why is she outside? Why are you not cooking her food? Why are you allowing her to go places if it's a pandemic? And you had the nerve to give me a whole lecture about wearing gloves and shit, and you bought basically under a $15 meal because you bought her something. That's the only reason why it was $15. Come on now. Come on now. Like, bro, at the end of the day, like, if I literally have a lot of time to sit down and talk to these people that literally just be trying to talk to me any type of way over here sometimes, like, I give them the look like, bro, nigga, I'm not the one. But, like, yeah, like, if I actually sat down and talked to them, I'll teach them some shit, bro. Because, like, at the end of the day, a pandemic doesn't mean, all right, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do randomly. What the hell? They literally opening barbershops and shit, movie theaters and shit. It's a pandemic. the gym and everything. Like, what? Where was the same energy at in the beginning where y'all didn't give a shit about it? And then in the middle where y'all went super bored, and now y'all slowly giving a shit about it. It just doesn't make sense, bro. And all these people I look at, like, bro, most of these people here are just workers, bro. It just it's the sad truth. Like 85%, 95% of the people here are workers, bro. You just hear how they talk. Man. I literally could find complaints out my ass about a job. Other niggas would literally sugarcoat and just say, oh, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like, you talk about something negative about the managers and the schedule and shit. Be like, oh, they just can't do it because of the quarantine. It's harder for you to schedule with everybody. You don't know if people want to stay home or not. I'm like, bro, what? You don't see people at all when you schedule. If you want to be 100, you never seen anybody at all when you scheduling. So like you making up excuses like that. You feel me? People is just workers, bro. You literally take all the BS that these people do to you nonstop. Cut your hours, give you a little bit of a little check, a measly portion, cause like this to the point they've been copying money. They've been basically typing numbers on their accounts now. They've been doing that shit for years. They've been scamming the legal way. In this system, that's scamming the legal way. They're basically scamming non-stop, bro. You able to print money and you able to fucking type in zeros behind shit. You could literally do that. You really could do that. People don't know that because they don't tell you this shit for a reason. They want you to abide to they petty ass, phony ass, man-made fucking laws that I definitely don't go by. I never went by. Because I don't even know all the laws. There's a reason why most people don't even know all the laws. So you could get surprised by some straight bullshit. Get a mean ass fine, or you gotta go to jail for some dumb shit. Like there's a lot of things you could go to jail for that is so petty and I never heard of. But like, yeah, man. This is what I gotta say, bro. Take advantage of the times when you're off. Learn something new. Look at the inside out. Because I basically told you what I 100% believe in what's happening right now. And this is just scratching the surface. But yeah, like just when your time off or whenever you're not doing nothing, just sit back and think about what's really happening, bro. Sit back and venture out, bro. If you're really sick, bro, like what the fuck is happening? How you sick? At the end of the day, like, bro, I'm just tired of working. I'm tired of the foolishness, bro. Like it's like every day is just foolishness. Like, and like if it's a pandemic, why I'm the fuck I'm still forced to go to work. And then and people be bragging about the stimulus check. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be another video. The stimulus check, man, I'm gonna expose the fuck out of it. But yeah, just right here, just think about it. Alright, then you hear peace.